Oh shoot. Oh, yo, what's up, guys? This is Kofly here. This is Genshin Impact. Finally, about time. Like, God, it's been who knows how many months. Yeah, forgot about this. Yeah, they instituted a new policy, age verification or something like that. I have to log in again. Hold up, but I got. Oh wait, can I even here? I'll put you on the black screen. This shouldn't take long. Ah, yeah, in compliance with local regulations, we need to verify your status before we can proceed. Okay. My here, April 2006. There. It's the game is still the same as it was before this. I mean, yeah, it's for the little ones. Oh, I have to download more resources. Yeah, so yeah, we're in 5.7. A new ARCHON quest just dropped, so I gotta play it. Honestly, all the smaller content I have no interest in playing at this point. They have a new they have a new character. Is Scuffier? I don't know, Fontaine character. I don't know. I'm waiting for like the next big update to come out, like 6.0. That's when they're gonna drop a new region. This I don't think it's gonna be a expansion. It's gonna be a non-cry expansion. I don't know if you've been watching all like the little like short videos about that. They even like posted like a behind the scenes of like their I don't know, like insights. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm finally I want to see what the story's all about. It looks interesting. Even revealed a new Mondstadt character. Luckily, I haven't watched any spoilers for this, so everything here is gonna be completely fresh. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I am. Wait, just a sec. Someone's calling me. Alright, let me just mute real quick. Alright. Okay, we're good. Oh shoot! Wait, desktop audio's like okay. Desktop audio is like a little effed up right now. Okay. Yeah, it looks like wait, actually no, I'm gonna have to balance out the sound before like hopefully audio balance is good. I want you to be able to hear my voice. I don't want the audio to be overpowering I don't want the music to be overpowering like my voice as much. But at the same time, I want the audio to be, you know, somewhat there when my voice is not supposed to be in the spotlight, you know? Yeah, I think you know. Wonder if anything has changed since I've played. Oh yeah, actually, I think you did.
You know what?
About
The
leveling up.
Windbloom Festival should be coming up. We haven't been to Mondstadt in a while. Come on, let's go check
What
up
the
on our
crap?
old friends.
Uh, hold up. Okay. Yeah, Stellar Reunion, of course. Yeah, they really haven't changed anything here. I think they're sticking with this formula for now. Yeah, I've explored this. Oh my god, I have like. Yeah, I literally have all the objectives here complete already. Probably because I explored the fuck out of this place.
Let's find shop.
Okay. Oh, 300. Nice, 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 nice.
Our mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
Jesus Christ.
Did you know that the sound of thunder is the prelude to new life?
Okay. Of course this is here. Why is this here? Is this Scuffy's story quest? 30 barrel conches. And this is from the new boss, of course. Fontaine, this is the Fontaine character in the Natlin era. So of course, all the materials here are Fontaine, but the boss material I have to get from Natlin. Okay, yeah, I wasn't here to do a story quest. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's go to Mondstadt. Right. For y'all, okay, yeah, for y'all that don't know, this is basically Mondstadt's the first nation that you visit in this game. Literally, you start the game here, then you eventually come to see at some point here, you see the entire city from here. This is where it all starts. Honestly, I can't be. Oh, well, honestly, I won't be responsible for spoilers and stuff. There's probably like some videos where you can like get like the entire game's lore in like I don't know 30 minutes. Yeah. I guess. I guess I don't need any of this. I'm not. I don't think. Okay, well, Aoife is in here. Yeah, he's a new 4-star. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for any of them, honestly. None of them look interesting to me. Forgetting why I have Arlecchino in my team. Actually, what am I? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, here we go. This is the new interlude chapter. Alright. Does anyone... Hold up. I gotta spam Eli in case you didn't hear already. Okay. Hopefully Eli heard that. Right, right. I want to try out the new level up feature. Okay. Do we have a team with Arlecchino in it? This is like a whole bunch of random teams here, honestly. Who do I use for Arlecchino? I forgot, honestly. I don't know if I forgot. Was that a thing? I don't know. I don't know if that was new, but I just did that. Eli. Oh my god, Eli. Oh, thank you for joining. I didn't think you'd see the message immediately. Hey, Eli, you should bring Taffy in the stream. Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna rock with this team. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna make this experience difficult. So what we're gonna do is... Actually... how about this? For the first couple rounds... who do we usually have in place for Arlecchino? I forgot. Alright! Yeah, we have Lanyan in here. Level 40. Let me see if, I gotta make this team a permanent team, because,
Doesn't matter where.
yeah, we'll go destroy enemies for, like, the first, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes of this stream. Okay, so... Just a warning, guys, this stream is probably gonna take at least 4 hours, because, I don't know, main story quests take a while to complete. It's like a mini campaign. Now, what is this?
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
So I guess...
I believe I will continue.
Oh my god, shut up! Okay. So yeah, once I start this, yeah, the story starts. Honestly, yeah, let's do this.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Alright, if you don't know why we're here, it's because there's a festival in Montauk called Windbloom Festival. And so we always gotta come to that. It's like a yearly thing in this game.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
I don't know anything about their story.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Oh my god.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
They're over. No. I had no idea about this. Honestly, I forgot. I can't believe it's. Maybe they're just working out the kinks. Yeah, I can't believe it.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
My god, they just ended it like that.
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Why is everyone depressed?
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Saucing was supposed to see.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know. I just got here.
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh no. Has she stopped getting the?
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Has she stopped getting the hots for D-Luke?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
No way. Oh my god.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Wait, what? What? Wait, he doesn't have. Oh my god, is the strike still happening? Seriously. Okay, whatever. How am I gonna be able to imitate his voice? I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although, I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear. But first a question. If you don't mind, why a sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master D-Luke was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master D-Luke came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
You don't know why you have a crush on him now? Or Never mind. Ah, sorry. I understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Yep, here he comes. Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Yeah, how about yourself? And everyone else? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Great. Okay. Alright. Cool. The atmosphere has been set already.
Should I turn my attention to Captain Kaya? Oh, but it's not like Master Diluc did anything wrong.
So Donna has no idea why she doesn't have, I don't know, I guess feelings for Diluc. She doesn't know why she has feelings for Kaya as well. I don't know, something weird. Probably related to what I saw in that trailer. Well, actually, no, what I gotta do here is heal. Like, I gotta eat up, man. My god, you have a tiny stomach. Yeah, that's all y'all are getting. Actually, whatever. I guess no. This is a gray item, so yeah. Y'all should be fine. I'll heal y'all at statue later. Okay, so we're in story mode. What's...
Ah,
Oh,
Kaya,
crap.
you found them.
Oh my god, Eula. Yep, I managed to track him down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
It's only the 6 of us.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, allow me. You have note, Captain of the 2nd Company. Scaron, Captain of the 3rd Company. Eula, Captain of the 4th Company. And me, of course, Captain of the 9th Company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Oh my god, you too? Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I can't exactly imitate a female voice. Maybe Eli could. Just kidding. Maybe. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Ah, yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
No. I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
It is pretty serious. Completely silent. No background music in this scene. Hold on. Okay, now I can actually do my voice. Hold on. A group of people we saw in the corridor just now. There was someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
A keen observation, traveler. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Oh my. Oh boy. I mean, I guess, sorry, can't be surprised. I saw there was a trailer for this, and yeah, I'll say no more. Gene, it's time. Understood. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. Man, we're already getting to the point. I love this! Please, sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry. The trial will be fair. God. So gloomy. Now that everyone's gathered, let us begin. With the Grandmaster of Arco away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gunhilder, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo, what did you do, man? What did you do? Wait a minute. Oh, that's Rosaria. Behind me. Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after a final verdict is delivered. Guys, I'm sorry, I cannot read today for some reason. Maybe I need to slow down. Now, the captain of the logistics
Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Wow. Wow, okay. That is definitely some...
Murder?
Wow, Albedo murdering people? I'm gonna utter a single word.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Wait. Oh, that's why you... Okay. Is this why people are feeling uneasy? Beatrice. So, is that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Jesus. Yeah, okay. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. Now he speaks, but he doesn't have voice acting. Oh my god. Means I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Oh wow. Not what I was expecting his voice to sound like. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Herta, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Oh wow. Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Oh my god.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
Huh? D-Luke Ragenvinder. Oh. Wow. Was she even not expecting this? Okay. Wow! Another person with no voice acting. Oh my god. Seriously, this is like 4 people already. Okay, fine. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath the cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. Delig was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is what looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So, that's your angle. Alchemy. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data, and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present. Oh my god, so why? That's right! We were in the library together!
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone! He can never be that cruel!
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
So yeah, basically, I mean, yeah, Miss Sucrose's personality is, like, well, she's shy. Very. She stutters a lot. I don't know, I don't know why, it's kind of easy to imitate for some reason. Oh, I
do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Oh my god, Sucrose, you're gonna go against your boss? I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo. I see. Then, I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes. I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence. Oh no! That envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Oh, yeah.
The
Albedo
mystery
knows
of
that
human
art.
birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues.
Oh, hydrovision.
Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
Oh my god. No way this dude is killing people to revive him into something else. No, I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Okay, now that's my own. Oh yeah, Albedo's happy right now. Oh shoot. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. The people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Are we seriously... Are we the only people in this courtroom? Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Ryandar's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Okay. Oh wow, oh my god, not you, Rosaria. Alright. She's a goth. So, if I remember her voice correctly, in my best version. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
Oh my god. You didn't see her come towards us? I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. Yes, you're needed at Star Stash Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Venti? Is it you? The current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. This might make it better for our audience, actually. Okay. Alright, yep. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who was conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Strange, soft noises echoing through the mountains that cannot be traced. The ransacking and theft of alchemical notes at the campsite. Albedo disappeared after a chat outside a cave, but having no memory of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere on the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula upon being discovered. You were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. A running battle ensued, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mutant Whopper Flower, posing as him. Yet, there were more than 2 people wearing that face on the mountain. Yeah, this was this was the event. Imposter Albedo. Yeah, tried to kill us. This was like a long time ago, though. Holy crap. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, no, stop gooning. Okay. Star Snatch Cliff. The cliff where Cecilias grow. You know who likes Cecilias? A certain green fellow. Why are there wind currents there? Honestly, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna keep these characters in, but once we get into like a place where there's combat involved primarily, I'm gonna put in a randomizer. I'm just gonna have like a completely random team of characters to see how I do with them, to make things interesting. Oh my god, they still have live world events? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Let me check my inventory. Okay. If I create a plan for New Valette. Okay. I'm just gonna do something here real quick. If I... Wait a minute, how do I... Okay, I need to level up the talents. Craft the moment for... Okay, or maybe it does this automatically. I don't know. Or is it in here? It's a new, like, it's a new update. Something like that. No. No. Okay, you know what? Maybe let's not worry about it now, I guess. Oh yeah, would you looky here? And you don't have voice acting either. Okay, but his voice is his voice is pretty high pitched. Ah, it's Traveler Paimon. I can hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, what the crap? Oh! What? Does this mean you know Venti's identity?
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
It's the...
Oh, what is his name again?
It's the dude from the trial. Like, I don't know, a judge or something like that.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
Hopefully not. So you call us here so we can meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I guess he knows who Venti is.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Ah, well... Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Well, I knew from the moment Ryan and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Cryoprince! A perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means, we need to find a way to help your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Please tell me you know something. Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
You share your observation with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Yep. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel has said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is gonna need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of his case, protecting Mondstadt's part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyways, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Alright, alright. What do y'all have to say?
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed. Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Barbados? Serious? You give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the Animo Archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Yeah, man, they're playing with each other. Oh my god, it's far away. You know what we could do? We can always teleport, which is what I'm about to do right now. Oh man, that's nice. And now this. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're returning back to story mode. Is there anything? So what? So they just like interrupt quests and stuff? Well, no, it doesn't. These are like okay. These are like missions, events. This is the big one. The Sacred Mountain and Sanctified Land. Yeah, I gotta explore this area. That's Scoffier. This is the, yeah, this is the main story quest. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good. I don't care to voice act Gene right now.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone. But Varga once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Gene!
I guess not yet. Traveler, Paimon, perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Like Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I'll do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigate the case? Yes. It's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure? We're just adventurers after all. Oh my god. Whew. No. We'd like for you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense for the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I'll look into the case on my own. I know you'll get to the bottom of this, traveler. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then, you have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Oh boy! So, can we actually visit the second floor? Ooh. Have I ever visited the second floor before? I don't know if I have. Can I visit the third? Okay, I can't.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here at Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Oh my god, so many potions! Could one of them be the invisible potion that Eli kept on throwing on me yesterday? I wonder. I still need to know what that potion is called, so I can do it to you. Alright, I have some work of my own. So I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, okay.
can find.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Guess investigate the book. Oh, why?
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Wonder how much these books cost. Investigate underneath the book. Okay. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Ooh. Okay.
It looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Ooh, okay. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the... Oh my. Okay. Whatever this project is, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
I have no idea, honestly. Oh shoot, what's up, Jacob Red? Welcome to the stream. Alright, once again, continuing Genshin Impact. We were on the newest Archon quest that they released this version, so we're to beat it. If I can give a quick synopsis of this. So one of our best friends is on trial, and we're trying to find evidence right now. That's the best summary I can give of this, honestly. Well, not the best, the shortest. The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the third appears to be in Dragonspine. Huh. Interesting. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location, or, at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location?
Possibly. Yeah, so Albedo here has been charged for the murder and disposal of human remains. And we're trying to gather more investigation on this.
We should go tell Jean what we found.
Yeah, and this is pretty unusual of him. Never something that he's done before. So we're trying to figure this stuff out. Because this dude's also a captain in the Knights of Favonius organization. It is the government of this nation that we're currently in Genshin, which is Mondstadt.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
Okay, how's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, all right. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh? You share what you learned with Venti. Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhine-Daughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhine-Daughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say, can convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. I don't think the handwriting was faked. The notes also sounded like him. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo? I don't know. But I want to. I don't know, dude's kind of mysterious. I want to.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Wondering what the other option would have been. Yeah. Ventier's in serious mode. Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your own fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Oh boy. Hey.
That's Miles. What's he doing here?
What you doing?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
Oh, oh boy, I think you were eavesdropping.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
I feel like you're eavesdropping.
I'll leave you to it then.
Hell no.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
I got a bad feeling about this dude.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That won't be so easy, Paimon.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Oh, now we're. Oh, I thought we were gonna. Okay. Yeah, that makes it super suspicious now. Alright, we're gonna go investigate the location now. Yeah! It does now! Also, the thing is, we ran into this dude while he was out on patrol. He wasn't feeling super well. Yeah, something was up with him then. Okay, we gotta travel. Okay. You know what, actually, we'll take a little bit of a longer walk. It's a good thing we can teleport around this giant map. And of course, you have to go back to Dragon Spine to have to deal with the sheer cold mechanic again. It's kind of up on. It's kind of high up.
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms. But human activity tends to reduce snow's purity, so do not consume it.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, luckily I have like I have like 2 people here that can use physical attacks. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we seem to pretty much be here. So we gotta. Okay, so it's at the edge. We're at this wall.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from the surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this? Or some monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? Yeah. You return to the Knights of Favonius, doubts swirling your mind. Okay. Oh boy. You're back. Did you find anything? And eventually, so there was a trailer about this. It had some bits of the story about this. Um, yeah, I don't think it's really spoilers because it was an official trailer, but eventually this stuff does escalate pretty quickly. Actually, no, not quickly. It just escalates eventually.
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You tell Jean about your findings from Albedo's office. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes. He asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious. Hmm.
The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you will consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Yeah, I think so. Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. Yeah! Nah! He's eavesdropping again. Miles. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, no suspicions now. This dude is up to something. Is there anything in this? Oh yeah, well, I guess I'll talk to this bard. Suspicious? Yeah, I know, right? Wait, what? No, I don't want to play this. Okay, wait until 2 days later. Okay, I guess I gotta. Okay, yeah, I gotta wait until it becomes 2 days later. Any moment now. There we go.
Melusi.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
The second trial.
Cause them no harm.
Oh my god. This has been like so tense since the beginning. There hasn't been a single story in Genshin where they've gone straight to the point like this. No way, Eli. No way, Eli is watching my stream and getting a Victor Royale at the same time. Okay. Oh god. Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready, and we'll head out. Oh god, Eli. Yeah, I think we're ready. I don't know if Eli is though. Alright, follow me. Let's see what Trial 2 has in store for us. Hopefully this doesn't go public. Yeah, this is the courtroom. Oh boy! Oh, what the heck? Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for a second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhilder, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Ms. Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Oh crap!
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Hanselman, male, 46 years old. Okay, I can't. Single, yeah. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial. His disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. D-Luke found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
Oh.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master D-Luke saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Oh.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master D-Luke. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
Oh my god.
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
It's a weird setup. Yeah, it makes, I don't know, it makes a little more sense if you saw the first one, the first trial.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court. Do we know if the defendant is actually guilty or not yet? I mean, they proposed him guilty last trial. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I mean, something's clearly up.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence we found in Albedo's office. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, it's that, yep, that piece of paper. Or the book. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. The most important of which is in this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Why, I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something that I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not. But patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Traveler! You were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes! Yeah, I have. Can you tell us what you found? You nod your head and give an honest account of seeing you found Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? What clues am I missing? Aha, yes. The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartments. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also claw marks around the outside, but there was no body or any remains whatsoever. Oh. Albedo marked these 3 locations on the map found in the hidden compartments. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough, but unlike the first 2 locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the 3rd location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the 3rd location has been there longer than the other 2. But if the hole at the 3rd location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Oh. Crap! Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's the Prince, a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Gold, Riding Daughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people will agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that. If he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. My. I almost forgot! Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. Oh shoot! Maybe? I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the 3rd location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like someone had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, traveler. Sorry, man. Okay, I've been making this guy sound evil. Maybe I was convinced myself, but I guess I'll make him sound normal.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Objection, Your Honor. Ambiguous. Allow me. Okay. Allow me to respond. My God. Okay. Allow me to respond to Traveler's points. If all I cared about was prove my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Herta, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, the map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh no! There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine. Oh, wait, what? Oh no. What are you trying to do, Albedo?
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
Oh my God! Where's this going? Okay, no. Let's see where this goes. Oh my God! You're mistaken, Miss Herta. The story doesn't end there. Ah! Aha! Okay. Some time ago, I encountered an enemy. Sorry. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain, the 3rd location marked on the map. Is this the evil Whopper flower? Oh my.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
Okay, yeah, this is all from like an event that happened like a few years ago in this game. I think it did do a summary, but I don't think you were there.
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
Oh my. No. You're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
Okay. If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important parts. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So, someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him? So I was right! Sorry. So I was right! It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
He's talking about imposter Albedo.
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, what? Huh?
Wait, you...
Wait.
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Oh my god. No way. We have a doppelganger.
Hello to you too.
Oh god. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court! I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years, because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon, Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the East, Devalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with help from Barbados, sealed its remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the homunculus project.
Homunculus?
My. This is new.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine.
Wow.
So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
Yeah, so okay, so this Hertha is supposed to be like an officer within the Knights of Favonius ranks.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Oh no. The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Hey, aren't you the dude that's been eavesdropping on our investigations?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Oh man. Oh, that's gnarly. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Herta's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or, should I say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them! There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by their power, or by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Come on, let's go.
What? Oh boy!
They're shielding the imposter!
Oh my god. Oh man. Here comes the climax. She's trying to get away. Stop her! Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Wait, what? Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
Oh my god!
After her!
It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in it. As for the witnesses, Master D-Luke picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Wow, that is quite an involved plan. Indeed, follow me. Wow. Oh, wow, okay. Oh my god!
What? How are there monsters in the city?
Oh my god. They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt, and so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall. Jesus Christ. We can't teleport. Hey, what are y'all doing here?
Master Gene, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intel suggests that the monsters from Dragonspine should be disguised as Mondstadt citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. Oh, my god, Mona. Jesus. Oh, and my divination revealed there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with.
Understood.
Can hear fighting happening. Oh, sorry there. Perfect time, traveler. I was hoping usually could form mobile units to help respond to the various threats in the area. It's been a while, traveler. I'm also here to help. Jane and I are going to remain here to monitor the situation. We'll leave the other locations to you. Don't worry, my scry glass doesn't show the slightest chance of failure. Victory will be ours. Optional objectives? Okay, I'll head for this location first. Yeah, this is the combat. Although my characters here, honestly, they've been pretty much fully built. I don't know if these monsters will be any difficult to defeat.
Hey, Venti!
Shoot! Someone's coming! Help me! Please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Perfect! I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I've dealt with something this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. Haha, just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know. Monsters started surging from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter. Yeah.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who had then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then, he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? Oh yeah, you told me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad. Then, you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed the Whopperflower to Subject 3. So, there was... Wait, whoa. There was another imposter on Dragonspine that day? Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more vitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange. Those are the same people who just tried to break into Knights of Favonian's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, that all those under its influence will become violent, and thus, we would know who was affected.
Wait, so... what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people!
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just laze around after promising to help. We'll use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the Knights a chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes! So if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it. Oh my god.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many!
There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Wait, how are we getting communication here?
Requesting assistance at the side gate.
Where are they? I mean, how are they getting?
Heading over now.
I didn't know radios existed in Mondstadt.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
Oh, okay, it's not radios. Never mind. It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face it from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that!
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Traveler Paimon Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot. Alright. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. Thanks, friend. May the animal Archon protect you. I've got things covered here. Ooh. Oh, shoot. I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Get back. Oh my god. Oh, that was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me, when did you notice someone's off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Diluc, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it. Oh shoot, okay. Oh, actually, wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now you'll. Oh my god. Ow.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Time for retribution.
Okay, yep. Crap.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe it was just the closest spot to the city gates. Maintaining control over the main road means maintain control of the main road means maintain control of the battle as a whole. I can't talk. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you? We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in courts. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Haha, believe me, he's had suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me, and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work, as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Oh my god, official. Wait, but official, you aren't the Knights of Favonius. Get close to the injured Knights of Favonius and use— What? Really? Why is this an objective? Well, now I have to wait for a cooldown.
Let's dance.
Alright, I gotta get closer, I guess. Almost done. Come on. There we go. Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As he said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So, I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting. So, I need you to take care of yourself. Oh, it's... What the crap? Have someone do a dragon's fight and he's our, Oh, yeah. Yep. That's fun. We'll do everything we can to protect people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry. I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. So she does not have much knowledge on this matter. Oh, of course. Jesus. Nice. Man, I love this. Oh my god, prepare for battle! Oh god, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we got 25 hilly turtles, 2 blazing axe mighty turtles, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental... Oh my god. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Oh, what? Why are we in a force? Oh, okay. Can I detonate this? I cannot remote detonate this.
Precision strike.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not know how to play Mika. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll shoot him.
You had your chance. Let's keep going, team.
No one escapes my sights.
Okay.
Precision strike.
As far as I know, this dude is like a physical damage support.
Hey, go Baron Bunny.
Okay.
Told you.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Gene told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Gene hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone so close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial was so hard on you, was it? I'm sorry you couldn't be there, I was so worried. Yep, same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know Amber. Then it seems you did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like you, alright. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan will work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was a perfect choice. We need to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for a fake Hertha to appear on the nice patrol route, claimed to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Jeez.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes. And our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we need to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
How did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry. Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. What, me? But I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, yeah, my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, subject to, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Wow. Albedo's right. You're part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He's just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The honorary knight in Paimon will always be friends with Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
What the? Oh, what the? What are you doing here? Go Mondstadt's side gate. What is going on back there? Are they still working? Oh my god. What's up, Bennett?
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
If you're looking for someplace safe, head to the Castale. Diana is sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Oh. Okay, that's the primary objective. Actually, honestly, let's see. There aren't like side quests, so. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Honorary Knight. Focus on the battle. We've got your back. Wait, why do I have my Geo powers?
Steady as stone.
Oh shoot, Hilly Shore Rope.
To dust. Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
crap.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Alright. Yeah, I can't defend against that.
Coming to be. Terra smash.
Ah, there you go. Alright. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, let's take it. Let's see what this is all about. Is that Lisa? Oh, what the? Oh my god.
Lupical, it's you.
Actually, you know, we're not using Lisa for this. Oh, we got Wolf Boy here.
Quick.
Come a little close.
Okay. Yeah, that was easy. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Wind Bloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleashing lightning on people? No, no. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to empathize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways. After all, and mine was a gentle old man from the Spontamod school. This time, I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. It's good to move about every once in a while. Okay. Okay, yeah, now we can move on to the next stuff. Eli, have you got another Victory Royale?
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Oh, uh-oh.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
I provide mobile support across the region. Was there something you need to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of. Aww.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Please.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fine first, conversation later.
She was right next to me.
Albedo looks
and
like
the
such a
next thing I knew,
menace.
she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Please don't for speed, don't worry. She's a knight in her own rights. Yep. That is true. Wait, what?
Shudder! Yeah, those bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Josh! Yeah! Witness my great undertaking! Live!
Great, and now I just gave the enemy a platform.
Freeze to the core!
Oh, okay, already dead. We won!
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem, just leave it to Clee. Are you going on patrol? Klee heard you camping for a few days. These monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
What? No way. Is that what? That's what they told her? Yes, I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have time, I'm sure you'll be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It'll be an honor. Klee will do her best. Oh my god, how Yule has changed so much since her first appearance. There's a lot of lore, honestly, I won't get into that. Return to the center of Mondstadt. Honestly, I don't see that much destruction here. I was expecting more, to be honest. Oh wait, no, I went too far. That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How do we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. We're back. Klee kept Eula safe the whole way. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Ah, yeah, there we go. Great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership was what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We can talk about it back at headquarters. Traveler and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone. Sorry. Alright, everyone's finished work. Should head back to their quarters or go to the church to get some rest. Wanna go with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes! Yes! Okay. It seems we're still good? I guess? Venti, thank you for everything. I cannot. Okay, well, I know there's some difficult moments along the way. Oh, wow. Wait, does that mean you saw me running for my life? No, apologies. Just forget I said anything. Just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. Almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course! I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger. Turin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and its existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found out that fact quite difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling is close. Ah, Miss Phonia, here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Phonia? Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How'd everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking... Oh, okay. Woo! Why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gates? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Dern's influence, and you've been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Oh, wow. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Achievements.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What is this? What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah, yes. This is a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any difference, I thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
Is that Varka? Oh god, no. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. Oh wow. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity. So, whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is a gathering of 3 parties. The Hexen Circle, the Animal Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Oh my god. Oh boy, witches. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka is quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor, and it convinced them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Monster's greatest have need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I would need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
My god, it's been a while since I've heard them. Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it. No way. Oh my god.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Barbados?
Varka? Wait, what? Oh, Grandmaster? Oops, I put in the wrong number. Sorry, Varka. You're probably just busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
This is his voice? Ah, yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
Alright, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
No, he actually just called him.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Oh boy, this sounds like him. Greetings, Miss Alice. Is Venti?
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You really gonna tease me like this? Fine, it's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
This is so weird. Like, my god, a freaking god calling them like this so casually. You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Vonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here as in this office?
Hello
Oh
again,
my
everyone.
god! Oh, what the? Oh my god! I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's something you need to meet. There's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. Oh my god, what are we about to meet? Eli, what are we about to see? Upstairs?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? I'm on bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Snack stash? What? Hey, not so loud! What?
Minnie Turin, what are you doing here?
Well, actually... Mini Durin? Wait, what? Wait, wait, what? I forgot about this guy. Mini Durin. Oh, okay. I've been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder in the battle, but he flew way too fast. What? Oh my god.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you. So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? games this time of year.
Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together. Wow.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the dirt on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
I should be more specific. Albedo said he used alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
Whoa. Human transmutation. So, you're Albedo's intended subject.
And that's what you want, Mini Turin? To become human?
Becoming human isn't as simple as just changing form. Interesting.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval. Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hat Guy know about this?
Oh my god, Hat Guy! Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this duty. He didn't try to stop me, he just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say that right, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course. Be excited too. Oh my god. Alright. Go to the location indicated by Alice. Oh man, okay. Wait a minute, is this the library? It is. Are we going into the imaginary? Are we going into the imaginary theater? Oh, shoot. Hydro and cryo? Wait, we need. Okay, we gotta configure a party for this. Alright. Yo, welcome back to the stream. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you have to configure a party to have hydro and cryo in it. So, wait a minute. We're gonna have to make a holding team, maybe. Actually, do we have any suitable cryo characters for this? No, this is to make Hyper Bloom work. Um, I guess you know what? I guess we'll replace Lightning with Ganyu.
As per our contract.
Yeah, we'll make this work.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
Oh wow. So, oh, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down in some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one else around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
Also, and I'd like to request some alchemical regions from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First will be the flesh of that immortal monster from the Mare Javari. Jesus!
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhine-daughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia, but the day will come. I have spent years investigating Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He's already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Oh yeah. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So, the situation is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it. Oh yeah, I remember it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
Ah, yep. It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Mare Javari, and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding. Oh man, I bet. That's some insane stuff.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see it as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Yep.
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexencircle's trial.
Oh crap! Is this the chessboard? Oh, I suck at chess. Okay. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. Wait, I'm joining you in this thing? You're not even gonna try to talk me into it? Oh, you need convincing? I thought you want to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. What? Fine, I'm not gonna argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved the spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Why is she smiling? Why is she about
You're
to...
being so understanding. Then,
Such a
whenever
devious
you two
face.
Are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Oh boy. Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. Let's do this. And welcome to the stream. Are you ready, Traveler? Just about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh boy, what is this about to be? Oh my god, we're mini! Yay, Eli's sphere! It's certainly in keeping with Hexencircle modalities. We've been shrunken down to chess piece size.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take
Go on. Oh my god. What is it? Nothing, it's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
God! Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See?
Boy, I got chess pieces.
Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Why is your eye red?
Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Oh. Oh, wait, why's Ganyu dead? Oh my god. Oh my god, new battle music too? Wait, what the?
Hey, coming to be. Moment of birth.
Crap, I got charged up. What the?
I'm flying.
Is this why we need cryo?
Witness my great undertaking.
Uh oh.
Access denied.
Witness my great undertaking.
Alright.
There is no escape.
Silence!
Live.
Interesting.
Feel this ancient power.
Shattered.
Settle down!
Yeah, that thing moves a lot. I can't really deal much damage to it.
Witness my great undertaking.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Wait, what? Queen piece? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shine down.
Settle down!
Jesus Christ. Okay, they're both dead.
Hey. There is no escape.
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, nice. Okay. That was fast.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial.
Wait, what?
Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
I'm not done yet. Oh! Awesome. Wait, what? The chess pieces are back? Oh. Oh no.
The trial awaits.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this ain't good.
Only by turning the world on its head
Oh,
can
gosh.
we see its true colors. So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Rhine-daughter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness for me,
ceremony.
Marmalade Trismegistus, to you. Oh, Albedo, you're
Jeez.
always
Oh my
so
God.
charming and
Crap.
delightful. Unlike my
Moment of birth, burst forth.
Oh no. Okay. This is actually. That just almost. That just insta killed me. I couldn't really focus over the dialogue.
Illusion shattered. Blaze over.
Settle down.
Witness my great undertaking.
Not gonna lie, these people don't die as easily.
Try to remember the steps this time.
Shine down.
Oops! I thought I had it memorized.
Moment of birth. Burst forth.
No escape. This may hurt a little.
Oh, oops.
Bow your head.
Crap, I didn't even land hits.
This ancient power.
Oh, I have to trigger Frozen?
The mighty be humble.
The tidal cold.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, and I have 40 seconds to res.
One blast is quite enough.
How am I supposed to play Frozen that fast?
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Witness my great undertaking.
Uh-oh.
Everyone hold
Let us dance, my dearest!
Try to remember the steps this time.
Moment of birth.
Oh god, oh, he actually landed
Thought I
hits.
had memorized. The curtain call has arrived.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Oh man, one of my characters are dead.
Yes, very well done.
Okay, yes, we did it. Although, I don't know how I'm supposed to apply, like insane amounts of hydro to freeze them.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
My god, that was... Maybe I might have to attempt it some more.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
Oh wow, okay. Well, that's awesome. For a mysterious mage.
Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Okay, yeah. You do?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free, and we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Dern, the better. Oh my god. Okay. Pretty sure I've killed this dude like twice during that boss fight. I'll run out of... Actually, no, I do have... Okay. Okay. No, I need more food. Tea smoked squab. I guess I'll give Ganyu... Yeah, I'll give her that. Okay, I have to get out of this place first. Actually, let me see if she has any extra dialogue.
Nice to have you back safe and sound.
Okay, no, it's same stuff. Okay. That was cool. I actually like that fight. I think it was like a... It was a nice change of pace from Genshin's usual boss fights. It wasn't like... It wasn't like an instantaneous, like, defeat. It took some time, and also... I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that one mechanic of applying hydro. So I don't get insta-killed by that person's tsunami.
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms.
Okay.
But human activity...
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Want to climb into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
Oh, it's this place. It should take the edge off. It might improve your mood. Something. Okay, yeah, this place is completely cold. Good. It's completely warm. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Yeah, this is the heart. Leave it to me. You two, stay on guard. This won't happen so easily, right?
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So, to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I'm perhaps the most unique among humans, and I'm the only one of my kind. But soon, there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe many Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, although still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which the world cannot generate indigenously, is to cultivate the world itself. Whenever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection, improves the world by doing so. It's not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? It does well enough. Thank you. Finished. Jesus, the entire heart in the palm of your hand.
Looks like
Not really.
golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durn's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durn's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durn through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Alright. Awesome then. Oh right, we can just teleport there. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oops. Oopsie, Eli. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Wait, Eli. Be right back. I think my mom's here.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. I see the value in my own work.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Whoa, that doesn't sound very good.
Wow! Amazing! Venti!
Barbato, how did everything go? Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now? So, how do you feel right now? She? So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves! You've got an unusual family, that's for sure. Devouring Nefarious? What's Nefarious? What? Of course. That's what friends are for. Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report. Wimblum Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot! If the Wimblum star has already been chosen, what is this year's Wimblum gonna be? Venti! You're back! Wow! A gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh? You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?